someone here? If you could take a seat right there, that would be great.
Sure.
Take a look at these women,
Mm-hmm.
and I want you to pick one that stands out to you, one that speaks to you.
Okay.
Okay, you can pick it up. Can you tell me what her life, describe her, tell me a little bit about her life. What do you think her life was like?
Well, I'd say artistic, full of joy.
I don't know, this girl looks, she honestly looks like somebody I could have gone to college with. She looks like somebody I would see around my college campus.
So she looks happy. She looks like a professional. Maybe she does sales or business or something.
I already like her. She has a joy on her face that is coming out her eyes.
I want you to read this story for me.
Okay. I remember telling my mother one day that my children were better off without me.
As a small child, I was sexually abused by my uncle. My sexuality and sense of love was completely twisted, leading to years of promiscuity and abusive relationships, which spiraled me into an addiction to heroin.
After my daughter came home from camp, my husband and I began to notice that her personality started to change. It is hard to put into words, but I know my kids. I began noticing that she was growing distant from our close family and becoming more reckless in her behavior.
At the age of 3, my mother sold me for sex so she could buy crack cocaine. When I was 8 years old, I was taken from her and placed into foster care, where I was sexually abused by my foster dad.
I was on drugs and I didn't know how to stop. I didn't want to live anymore. I cried every day, wanting to know why I was still here.
Life was dark. The dark was hopeless. The dark meant being so lost that I didn't even know who I was. Dark was battling depression, anxiety, and fear.
Then one day, out of nowhere, and I mean nowhere, she told me she was moving out. Wow, what a surprise. She told me she was moving into a house with a couple who were in their mid-40s and they rented rooms out to teenage girls.
At the age of 19, I gave birth to a beautiful baby girl. She was my new reason for living. My boyfriend at the time offered for me to stay with him at a family member's house while I got my life together for me and my daughter.
When I lost custody of my children, I fell deeper into addiction, but not having them by my side began to change something on the inside of me. I gave up fighting for myself, but the new fight was about them. I didn't want to die. I wanted to live. I just didn't know how anymore.
The light came into my life one night of using so much heroin that I went to the hospital from an overdose. I woke up scared and alone until a nurse came to my bedside and asked if she could pray for me. That one simple encounter lit up my entire life and began to draw out the darkness that had lived inside of me for many years.
One day, I received a notification from Child Protective Services that the daycare reported my daughter had signs of sexual abuse. The accusation came forward that my boyfriend's uncle was abusing her.
My husband and I got a call from someone saying they had seen our daughter, my daughter who loved the Lord, dancing at a strip club. My husband and I went and sat across the street and prayed. We wouldn't see her come out, but she did. I will pause here and let your imagination run as to how rough I took it. To see your child who once loved God caught up in that world was a sword to my chest.
I spoke to Savannah that day, and she asked me if I was willing to go to detox. She said if this was something that I wanted, that she could send a cover team member to assist me. She affirmed me that I would not have to do this alone.
A few months later, I got connected to Covered International through a friend, and that's when the light began to shine the brightest. I learned that the light had a name, Jesus. Through the work of Covered, God gave me healthy relationships and used them to teach me how to deal with life in a healthy way. The ladies helped shine light even when some days felt cloudy, so cloudy I could barely move. They've been there when I've needed transportation, support, helping me come up with a realistic budget to provide for my family. I'm so thankful for all the tangible and, most importantly, intangible ways they've stood by me.
After my first prayer and worship service with Covered, I called my husband on the way home in tears. I told him they are truly doing what they say they are. They are praying for, fighting for, and serving women who have been broken. Thank you, Lord. Today my daughter is home and safe.
With no place to turn, not knowing who I could trust or what to do next, I came across the social media page of Covered International. They immediately got me connected to a Covered team member. By the grace of God, Covered helped me jump the wait list of 214 people, and within 12 hours I was placed in a safe shelter. When I had no place to go, they were by my side, helping me to figure it out. When my daughter was taken from me, Covered has been by my side to make sure I got to my visits to see her.
I've been completely sober for almost 2 years. The ladies from Covered have been with me every step of the way in my recovery process, as I've created a brand new life and faced the pain of my past. The women of Covered showed me who I wanted to become as a person: loving, kind, forgiving, and truly joyful. They showed me the way to get there. Without Covered by my side, I would not know what family or unconditional love truly is.
When Covered came in, how does it make you feel to know that there's an organization in your town that is helping women radically change their lives through Jesus Christ?
That gives me some hope. That gives me hope for everyone for whom I'm fearful. It gives me hope.
Her parents, who love her so much, did all they could do, and Covered picks up where the regular human experience leaves off, that we can't do anymore for them as parents. I'm thrilled that she made that phone call and is approved. She will get everything she needs from the Covered women.
When you think about the women who aren't there by choice, who are there because they have to be, who have been sexually abused, having a support system for them, having a fix, having some way to speak the love of God into their lives, that's amazing.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Mark, for reading her story. Before you go, can I show you something really quick?
Sure.
Sure. So these are faces representing people in Toledo that on average we get to work with every month.
Every month. Every month.
Every month. To know that people every month are being shown their worth and being told about Jesus and what he can do for them, that are receiving advocacy, court help, medical needs are being helped, housing, all of those things. Their kids are getting mentored,
Yes.
we're taking care of their school supplies, we're teaching them life skills. How does that make you feel?
Knowing that there is an organization in this city who cares about every single one of these people and is going to all of these people. It's amazing.
I can't imagine wanting to improve my life, but I don't have a driver's license.
Yeah.
Therefore, I can't have a job. I don't have anyone to watch my kids. And for you to provide those necessary steps, help with my heart, help with my spirit, help with my soul, hope from Jesus, so that I can do those things, is just
incredible.